Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make these Keto Strawberry Cookie Bars. Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. Today we're going to make Keto Strawberry Cookie Bars. And so let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I've got this 9x9 pan. And you really want to make a sling to get these out of the pan easily so that we can cut them. So I've got a parchment paper sheet and I'm going to cut it in half. Hopefully this works. I might have should cut it in half the other way. No, I think we're going to be good. You just want it to be able to pull it out. Yeah. So I'm also going to spray the inside of the pan with some cooking spray because there's some corners that didn't quite get covered by the parchment paper, and it also helps the parchment paper stick to the pan. Okay, let's get started with our batter, our cookie dough, not batter, cookie dough. So we're going to cream together 3/4 of a cup of softened butter with 2/3 of a cup of granulated sweetener. I use a keto-friendly sweetener. This is Lakanto. Just going to use this hand mixer to mix these together. Now we're going to add in 2 large eggs. Two teaspoons of vanilla. Now we're going to add 3 cups of almond flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Our cookie dough is ready. You just want to make sure you've gotten all of that almond flour incorporated, scraped off the bottom. So now we're going to divide this dough in half. And I'm going to put half of it in this prepared dish. And we're going to spread it out into an even layer. Okay, that's our first layer. So now we are going to spread 1 cup of keto-friendly strawberry jam. A sugar-free jam. You can make your own homemade jam. I have a recipe for that on my blog at jenniferbands.com. But just a cup of any of your favorite sugar-free jam. We're going to spread that out. And it's okay if you go to the edges. Okay, now we are going to take chunks of the cookie dough, the remaining cookie dough, and we're just going to layer it over the top. I'm going to use good sized chunk, and it's okay. You want there to be spaces so you can see the strawberry jam underneath. Okay, that looks perfect, just like that. And so these are going to bake in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. And when they are finished baking, you're going to want to let them set in the refrigerator to firm up, so they can be cut into 16 servings, 16 bars. Okay, our cookie bars are out of the oven and we let them cool in the refrigerator for about an hour to set up. And so look at how good these look. I'm gonna pull it out of here, the whole thing out with my sling, my parchment paper sling. So now we're gonna cut these into bars. You're going to want to cut these into 16. I like to cut them into 16 triangles, but you could do bars. Here, let's just try bars because they are called a bar. And I can never cut straight. So I'm going to cut it in half and then in half again. So now we've got quarters. And then I'll cut each one in half. You could also do squares if you wanted to. probably make them more manageable. But I'm gonna do a bar. Well, no, I'm gonna do squares. And just like that, look at those. They look so good. So let's try a bite. Oh my gosh. Those are gonna be hard not to eat all of them. They are so good. And they're so pretty with all of the jam in there. And they are only 3 net carbs per serving. So 3 net carbs for one of these. Be sure you check out this amazing recipe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.